27 hit different. Not because I had it all figured out, but because life humbled me and taught me and forced me to learn fast. If you're in your 20s, feeling lost, behind, or just trying to make sense of life, this one's for you. These are 6 life lessons I've learned by age 27. No fluff, just stuff I wish someone told me earlier. Your time is your real currency. You start realizing that everything doesn't deserve your energy or your time. Who and what you give your time to will either build you or destroy you and just drain you. Coming into my age of 27 years old, by the time that this video comes out, I'll be officially 28. So first things first, happy birthday, Kino. And coming into my age, man, this is something I had to learn the hard way. You drift from people. People don't deserve your energy. People don't deserve explanations. Things don't deserve your time. You start to value your time a little bit more. You understand that 18 was just right there. You were just 18. You just turned legal. Like, I remember just now turning 18. I remember just now turning 21. Like, it feels like yesterday. And I heard this when I was younger from elderly people. Man, it felt like yesterday. No, for real. It really does feel like yesterday. And you feel like when you were younger, everybody told you, hey, man, you got time. You got time. You got time, man. Don't worry about it. You got too much time. No, you actually really don't have a lot of time. You really don't have too much time. You don't. You gotta get it together. You gotta figure out what you want. You gotta go after what you want. You gotta stop giving things that don't deserve your time and energy. You figure out that some things, or maybe you haven't figured it out yet, but you need to start to figure it out, that things don't deserve your energy. People and things don't deserve your energy. You need to start accommodating yourself more. You need to start taking care of yourself more and figuring out you. Because in a blink of an eye, you're gonna be 37. You feel me? I'm 27. I just graduated high school. I just graduated college, bro. Literally, I don't even know how. And when I even went through this week flew by like this. Oh my God, I went to sleep. I woke up. It was already Friday. I'm like, dog, this is just going by way too fast. So that's something huge, man. You have to protect your time and energy. Fight it like it's a battle, because the whole world wants your attention. The whole world wants your energy. You got social media, people, things, addictions, distractions, all type of sorts of stuff wants your attention. And you got to figure out what and who deserves your attention. Not everyone grows with you. Sometimes friends and relationships, they fade. Not because of the drama, not because of, you just not liking the person. It's just because you're evolving. You're not the same person who you were yesterday. And the things and the people who you believed in, or the views and ideas that you once had at one point, you no longer have. You learn to see the world a little different. Your perspective changed. Who you are, who you were yesterday, last year, last month, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, etc. in the past. You're no longer that person anymore. You've gone through many different obstacles, trials, tribulations, trials and errors, wins, losses, ups, downs, fails, triumphs. It's changed you. You're no longer the same person. So you don't have the same views. So the people who you came up with, the people who you used to hang out with, the relationships you used to have from the sandbox when you were a kid, they just don't fit you anymore. They just don't align with who you are anymore. And there's nothing wrong with that. You don't now have beef with that person just because you don't have a relationship with that person anymore. It's just life. You evolved. You grew. You're no longer in that space. And there's nothing wrong with that. People are going to make you feel like you're wrong for not being the person who you were 10 years ago. But that's a part of life. You're supposed to evolve. You're supposed to grow. You're supposed to change. You're supposed to be different. That's just life. And if you're not growing, you're dying. Whatever is not growing is dying. If grass is not growing, it's dying. If a tree is not growing, it's dying. If a business is not growing, it's dying. So you're always going to be growing, always going to be changing. Life is just going to continue to allow you to evolve and embrace the evolution. Some things just don't go with you forever, and that's okay too. Just continue living life, grow and learn as you go along. Health catches up to you. This is huge. Late nights, the bad habits, drinking out, the bounces back like you used to when you were 17, 18, 19, fresh in college. The things that, you used to play basketball. Well, I'm just speaking from my perspective. I used to play basketball and I may have rolled my ankle playing basketball this one day. And by tomorrow, I'm back on the courts. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. Your age is catching up to you, sir. Your age is catching up to you, man. You are no longer bouncing back age no more. I remember I got injured like 2 months ago. It was a simple rolling of the ankle. It was a simple, okay, I rolled my ankle while I was running. Man, it took me 2 weeks to recover. I was like, what? I used to, bounce back. By the way, I take care of my body. I run, I exercise, I do the physical endurance that needed to continue to progress. But your body is just different. All of the things that you used to do when you were younger, those no longer fit who you are anymore. Those no longer, are a part of who your body is anymore. I went with my friends to go play basketball. We was at Brooklyn Bridge Park. And we was playing basketball. Right before we even started playing basketball, I was like, yo, stretch, y'all. We all 27 now. Hey, we're not young no more. So get with the times, or the time's going to tell you what time it is. You feel me? The time is going to tell you, your body's going to tell you what time it is. So get with the times, or your body going to tell you what time it is. Bro, by the first game, my man's freaking pulled something in his hamstring. Because he was like, oh, man, don't worry about that. I told you. And then, bro, if you're watching this video, you can't say I didn't tell you. We spoke about this before it even happened. Get with the times, or your body gonna tell you what time it is. That's the real, bro. Hey, we ain't spring chickens no more. I still want to believe I'm young. I am young, but hey, your body's gonna catch up to you, big dog. And that's the rude awakening that we really don't want to admit, even at 27, right? I still want to be a spring chicken, but hey, the body ain't spring chicken. No one's coming to save you, bro. Whether it's at work, whether it's your home life, whether it's your relationships, just life in general, you have to speak up for yourself. You have to go after what you want. When you were younger, your parents really dictated what you're supposed to do. Like if you didn't want to go to college and your parents was like, go to college, you just got to go to college. That's just what it is. You got to listen to your parents. Your parents just know better at some age, And maybe when you were younger, your friends may have encouraged you to do something that you didn't want to do. We can put blame on them, but at this age, big age of 27, hey, this is up to you now. No one's coming to tell you what to do. No one's coming to drag you out your bed, to take you to that job, or make you do the work, to buy you that Lamborghini and give you the life that you want. No one cares about you like you do. No one cares about your life like you do. No one's coming to save you at all. It's only you. It's literally you. If you don't do it, nothing's going to happen. You're going to be in the same situation at 37, looking back like, damn, where did the time go? Where did the 10 years go? You're 27 now. I'm 27 now. I'm just speaking, to myself. 27 now. Now's the time to put the work in. And if everything that's you led up to your point right now where you're at, is the actions, thoughts, beliefs, and patterns of behavior that you have done in the last 5 to 10 years while you're here where you're at. So now you got to look at the next 10-year projection and look at what you're doing right now. If you continue doing the nonsense that you did for the last 10 years towards the next 10 years, what do you expect is going to be different? They say a fool does the same thing, expect different results. Listen, you got to change. You got to do something different. You got to grow. You got to learn. You got to get locked in. You got to focus up. I know they told you had a lot of time, but you don't. You don't. It just flies, bro. I didn't believe it when I was younger. I didn't believe when I heard the elder people saying, dang, the time just fly by. We are like speck of dust in time. The time that we spend on earth is like a speck of dust. It just flies. And you got to make something of your time, or the time just goes past and you just fade into the abyss. What you want your life to be remembered for, that's up to you, but you got to do it. No one's coming to help you. No one's coming to save you. Your life depends on you. It's up to you now, boy. It's up to you now, big dog. No mama, no daddy. You know, if you grew up from areas or things and situations that I grew up from, you don't got much help. You don't have most of the stuff that you want to have growing into this age. You got to figure it out. Most of my demographic that watches my channels between the age of 20 to 30. So I'm talking to you guys back at home. I know it feels like you still got a lot of time. You don't. Lock in, bro. You don't got that much time. Stability does not mean settling. It does not mean that. You can still be consistent without giving up on your dreams. Like, you can be figuring out what you really want while finding stability. But that doesn't mean that you gave up on it. Like, now that you're of this age, now that I'm of this age, I can't no longer just be reckless. I can't just do reckless stuff. So I do have to find some stability, right? I have a job. Like, that gives me some type of financial stability. But that doesn't mean now my life is over. I can't chase my dreams anymore. I can't go do what I want to do in life. I can't be someone in life. Just because I'm 27 with a job now, a 9 to 5. That doesn't mean it's all over. It just means that you needed to find something you need to find some foundation, some stability in order to take off, to go in the direction that you want to. It's a part of life. You got responsibilities now. People who depend on you, you probably have kids by now, you probably married. I don't know. This generation is a little different, so I don't know if you're married with kids, but I know past generations married with kids. But you are of this age now. You have more responsibilities than what you had when you were 17. You have to find some stability. You have to find some financial stability, some, relationship stability, some, stability all around. That doesn't mean that you're stuck at this point. This just means that this is where you're at right now, and where you want to go, you have to aim for that now. There's no more blowing in the wind, just going dilly-dally and just flowing. They're going to tell you got a lot of time. You don't. You're not a spring chicken anymore. You don't have a lot of time. Focus. Lock in. You don't got a lot of time. Now you got the stability. Now you got the finances kind of go on track, and you're doing your thing. You're on your feet. Lock in. You got to figure out what's worth chasing now. Is it worth chasing more years at a job and then retire at 60 with a pension, hopefully a pension, and retirement? I don't know. That's up to you to decide. That's not worth it for me. I'm going to still chase my dreams, but I found stability. Now it's like I'm locked in. I'm 100. I'm going to the top. I swear I'm shooting for it, and I can't see nothing else. I'm so tunnel vision. I'm locked in. Nothing else could take my focus, my energy. Nothing. I won't allow anything to distract me. I know that just 10 years ago I was 17, but it feels like yesterday. So I understand 37 is going to come, and it's going to feel like yesterday. It's going to feel like tomorrow. I can't go into 37 thinking, dang, where did the time go? I wish I did more. No, I'm going to give it all I got. I'm going to give it everything. All I got until I reach my goals. And if I don't, listen, I'm damn near sure close to where I need to be, where I want to be, because I'm gunning. I'm shooting. I know where I'm going. And I need you to figure it out. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? You got the stability to know. Lock in. Where do you want to land? Shoot for the stars and land on the moon. It's close enough, but you gotta shoot. You gotta be gunning for something. Don't stop. Don't settle. Don't quit. Yeah, you got responsibilities. I heard this when I was like 20, that most people give up on life at 25, age 25. I never understood why, but I understand now. It's because the pressures of the world just falls down on you now. You feel all of these responsibilities and things that you have to do, and it just feels like you're trapped. You just trapped yourself, or you're trapped in a box and you can't escape. No, you gotta fight. You can't stay trapped. You literally have to fight every day of your life like it's your last. Get rich or die trying. I swear to God, that's my mantra. You're still figuring it out. You're 27. Well, I'm 27. You're whatever age you are, from 20s to the 30s. You're still figuring it out. That's okay. That's normal. No one has it all figured out by age 27, 25, 22. Come on, social media will make you feel like you should have been a millionaire already. You should have had millions and millions of dollars already. Because you compare your life to the people out there, to the people who flaunt success. Cool, they're successful. Congrats. I'm happy for them. But you don't now compare yourself to them. Their highlight reels of their life. They're not showing you the downs, the negatives, the bad things that they go through. You ever looked at Instagram? Do you see the bad things that people go through? Or do you see the highlight reels of what everyone goes through? The vacations, the successes, the cars, the luxuries, you know? You don't see the bad. No one's honest and transparent about the bad stuff they go through on a day-to-day basis, because that's embarrassing. Don't compare yourself to someone's chapter 100, to your chapter 15, 20. Just keep going. Stay focused. Stay on your road. Focus on your lane. Stay in your lane. Focus on your chapter. Yeah, you might want to be where they're at, but don't compare your life to them. Your time is your time. Your pace is your pace. Where you want to be is where you want to be. Focus on you. Don't compare yourself to them, because that's a trap. That's the comparison trap. Now you feel helpless and hopeless because you're comparing yourself to people whose life is an anomaly, who's a unicorn. 19-year-old kids having millions and millions of dollars. That's not normal. That's not something that was normal 20, 30, 40 years ago. That was not normal. The rise of technology allows that to be more prevalent. But even though you still see that, it's probably like 10 to 20 people you see on a day-to-day basis out of all the people who you follow. Out of all the people who follow you, there's probably 10 to 20 people who actually live that life. Out of thousands of people. That's not normal. That's not something that everyone can achieve right away. Focus on you. Stay on your path. Trust the journey. Trust the process. You can do it. Believe in yourself. Have faith. Trust in God. Trust in God, number one. Have faith in God, because He can help you through. And your timing is your timing. Your timing, trust me, when you get on, everybody gets their time. Everybody gets their time. It just depends on whether you're prepared for when your time comes. Because if you're lollygagging, not focused, getting distracted and not doing the work, when your time comes around, when that opportunity meets you and you're not prepared, you missed it. Your window's gone. You missed it. But when you are prepared, you're always working. You stay working. You're on the grind. And the opportunity presents itself to you. And the opportunity and the preparation meets it. A little factor of luck comes in it. And you just take off. And then you just keep going. Don't stop. Just keep going. But you got to know where you want to go and just keep going every day. Don't compare yourself to nobody. Stay locked in. Stay focused. Don't look left. Don't look right. Don't look at nobody else's life. Focus on you. Focus on God. God will guide you. God will guide your way. That's my video, y'all. Kino, happy birthday. Happy 28th birthday. You did that. 28, go harder than you ever did before. It's your year. Let's go, boys.